So how old is this picture?
This is from the 1950, maybe 58, 57, something like that. 14 years old.
She was in love, I guess. Wait, they made her get married. Was she like pregnant?
They made him get married because she had skipped school that day to meet him at the movie theater to have some popcorn, look at the movies. And the father found out. They went and knocked on his door. Because he was older than her by a few years and he was living on his own here in the Bronx. Down in the Bronx. They made him get married. Those dresses were made by her mother, who was a seamstress. She made the dresses and everything. It was a shotgun marriage. Believe it or not, they're still together.
Well, the movie was worth it.
He was abusive to her at the beginning and everything. He finally calmed down. Well, she put up with a lot of his bubblegum crap. Let's put it that way. I was going to say sugar, honey, ice, and tea, but I didn't say it. Which is shit. Well, I did say it.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't matter.
Okay, but anyway, that's what happened with them. And this is me during the days of wine and roses.
You said the days of wine and roses?
That's when I was knocking things out the door.
The generation before mine, as far as I know, had a lot of music and a lot of violence. And the only reason I'm mentioning it is because most people here in New York don't have to get married for any other reason but love. And if 1 and 2 marriages end in divorce before 10 years, then what does that say about how we love each other?
I'm surprised you didn't talk about your marriage. Your marriages.
My marriages? They were all a farce.
Yeah?
Yeah, I never loved anybody, any one of them.
Really?
Swear to God.
So why'd you marry them?
Well, because they wanted to marry me, you know, and then, you know, for them it was love, for me it was just lust. And then after I got menopause and the lust went out the door, so I decided to sleep with a cat who's nuded. I'm a happy camper now. Get up when I want to, go out when I want to, don't have to clean no crusty
So you've
drawers.
never been in like romantic love with anyone?
Yeah, I've had, you mean like romantic, like what?
Like love, like you've never like loved anyone like romantically?
I always guard my feelings. No, I never, you know, I tell them I love you, and I love them.
But you weren't like in love with them.
And they never got 100% love for me, none of them. I've been married 3 times. Because I was scared to give all my love to anyone. Because I figured I'd be hurt, and I didn't want to be hurt anymore. You know, since I was, you know, with the childhood that I had, you know, with the love that my mother never showed me. So all the 3 times I got married, I never loved any of them. You know, it was a little lust here and there, but it wasn't love. They forget it. They were at my mercy, actually. Cause so glad. And I would just kick them to the curb and say, next. So finally, menopause kicked in. So the little bit of lust I had in me went out the door. The hot flashes came in. The mood swings. So now I'm sleeping with a cat. He's around here somewhere. His name is Peanut Brittle. So I got menopause. He's nuded. And we're happy. What could I want? Now that's love for you.
I'd like to say my generation is open to love, but I'm not sure if that's true. My generation is kind of scared. I feel like we are just kind of clinging to what we used to know was true, even though we know better. And I feel like my generation is I'm kind of disappointed in my generation. I thought that, I don't know, that we would be more open to a lot of things and like not as bigoted as our parents were, but we are. So I have hope for the next generation because they seem a lot more colorful.